We begin our preview with the only non-DVC school in the bunch. Benet Academy looks to head back to the top of the East Suburban Catholic League, but they'll have to get past defending state champ Nazareth to get there. Justin Cornwell starts things out with a report from Benet Academy.
The fact that Benet Academy is the only school in our season preview not partaking in the daunting DVC schedule does not mean they have an easier path to the playoffs. The Catholic League contains many state contenders such as perennial power Joliet Catholic and the 2014 Class 6A state champion Nazareth Academy. A playoff team with a 6-4 record in 2014, the Red Wings enter the season looking to capture their first East Suburban Catholic Conference championship since 2012.
I see some things defensively, just from a physical standpoint. You know, we're very similar to our team we had a few years back, and that excites me, obviously. And then from an offensive standpoint, we've got some weapons. So, but you know, I'm always cautious, and most head coaches are cautious because they don't want to predict, you know, too much success.
The Red Wings' offense revolved around the sibling pairing of Jack and Brad Snyder. Brad carried the load on the ground, setting the single-season and career rushing records at Benet with over 1,500 yards and 15 touchdowns in 2014. While Brad moves on after graduation, the younger Snyder grabbed the leadership reins for Benet for his junior season.
You know, it feels a little different without Brad, but I'm glad I had last year to help me get experience. So I think having that really helped me, and it's given me a lot of opportunities this year to step up and be a better leader than I was last year. So.
Jack Snyder only threw 6 touchdowns last season, but with a year under his belt, Coach New and the Benet faithful are excited to see the youngster's progress.
It's always nice to have a returning quarterback, and I think last year we asked a lot of Jack, being a sophomore, to step in and play, and I thought he did a marvelous job for a sophomore, and now this year he's just physically and mentally just much more developed and ready to go, so I'm really excited to watch him play.
The Red Wings lose 18 starters from last year's team, including talented all-conference linebackers Brian Runger and Nick Pavlichin. But all is not lost. The Red Wings have speedy all-conference linebacker Charlie Weidenbach returning to lead the defense in 2015.
Well, this year I've kind of been stressing more being vocal. Last year, one of our senior linebackers was more the vocalist on the defense, but this year I'm kind of taking that role, being more like affirmative and calling out calls, strengths, and everything.
Coach New and the Red Wings obviously take pride in their on-field achievements, but the program sets high standards off the field as well.
I mean, Benet is the, you know, we're the Duke of the ACC or the Vanderbilt of the SEC, and we play in a great conference. And you know, with our academic standards where they are, I mean, it's always, you know, we're looking for that. You know, we've got the type of kid who really excels in the classroom, spends 3 or 4 hours of homework at night, and then plays hard on the gridiron every day. So it's a unique situation, but I really am you know, privileged to be part of this because our players are really up for the challenge.
As Benet Academy looks to their season schedule, the conference, as usual, provides few breaks.
Our conference games, we feel like everybody's gonna be a big challenge this year. We're looking, I mean, starting with week 3, Notre Dame, they got a lot of guys coming back, all the way to Marion Catholic. I mean, they're all back too. So, I mean, the conference is loaded this year. So, I mean, there's going to be no easy game.
With returning talent at key positions, Benet Academy remains confident that they have what it takes to avoid the first-round knockout that has plagued the Red Wings the last 2 seasons.
We want to go to state, there's no doubt about that, but we know what it takes. We know what we're going to have to do in the season, during practices, so state is the goal, no matter what. For every team, it's going to be state, but I think we have the talent to do it, so we just got to work hard and go out there and do what we do, and I think we can make it.